What up, fam? Just making a quick video on Bitcoin. We're gonna be looking at the weekly chart first of all, and I've been watching charts for probably 6 years, so I just look at the structure because it's the most simple. To me, we're still in a big uptrend, right? Just looking at this, like ignoring this because this was when Bitcoin wasn't used or bought by big banks, countries, all these things. Bitcoin is now probably going to turn more into a stock or an index. It's not going to move like this in the future, I think. So this was the push that created a new all-time high. So let's focus on this. After pushing the all-time high, we had new structure being made. And this is where buyers took back control and pushed to new all-time highs, right? This is from this point, this is the highest point. And then it came down here and it found new buyers here. So like long term, for Bitcoin to be bearish, in my opinion, you need to break this and this level. We don't want to see this being broken on the weekly. And this is around 80k. So, touching 80k, there's no worries, in my opinion. So this push made the new all-time highs, and we had some structure being made like up here, but it's not the big pick kind of structure, and it's being broken. It was the first structure right here was broken. This pushed an all-time high, made a low here, pushed another high, made a low here, pushed to the current all-time high, came back down to this level where it pushed all-time high and tried to go up again, but then it, sellers just continued to push it down, and it closed below this, which was an indication that this is probably going to get hit. So this is the current short-term structure being broken, right? And if we have the daily close, no, the weekly close, below this level, I think we're either gonna try to head towards this structure that made this initial push before going higher. We might also build structure somewhere around here because it is on the daily. You have this structure right here, and I'd probably say that this is where you don't want to see a close below. You don't want to see a daily close below this, because then it's probably going to head towards this level. It could form structure here, or it could form it around here. But just short term, Bitcoin is looking bearish, just being unbiased. The 4-hour is looking to try and break this structure right here, this level that is currently holding the price down. The 1-hour is kind of looking like the same. It's trying to break this area up here. If this is broken on the 1-hour is short-term bullish. But again, the 4-hour also needs to turn bullish. I don't think this is bullish if it closes here. I think it's bullish when it closes above this line, because this is the initial place where this sell-off started. So I don't think you should worry about Bitcoin going to 80k. It's just part of the structure. This structure that is probably going to be formed either down here or somewhere around here. It's just like this being formed here after this push. This is just regular price action, right? It's structure. As long as you don't break under this on the weekly or even under here, we should be all good. But this isn't a big, in crypto, this isn't significant, It's just down 20%. This is just 35%. It's not a lot in crypto. See, this old cycle highs had the same kind of thing, right? This all-time high came up there, stopped, came down there, and then it came down 45% and actually closed a little bit under here, and then it just pushed right back up. And here or here you can probably see that, okay, structure is going back up, right? And then it pushed a new all-time high. But this is what happened last time too. And this is the structure that broke the all-time high, right? The buyers here, and then that broke. You could probably argue that this is bearish, right? And then it came back up, corrected, and then came all the way back again. Broke this as well. So that's why I'm saying over here, like, I'm not bearish until this breaks. If this breaks, I'm shorting it down here. If we get a close here, I'm gonna look for a short down to here. But yeah, you shouldn't be probably scared of 80k. I think it's perfectly reasonable to form structure anywhere in this range, really. This is where I think structure is going to be formed, especially if you look at the trend as well on the weekly. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of going up here, right? It's not like the beauty of charts is like it's not going to be pinpoint accuracy, you know. It's just the structure, the trend is here. There's nothing wrong with creating lows around here. It's just normal. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Bitcoin currently. I think that once you have daily structure and, you know, weekly structure being formed, that's when you're gonna have a lot of opportunities for buying both Bitcoin and altcoins and meme coins. That's probably what you should look for when you see structure being broken to the other side on the weekly or on the daily. Like, you want right now on the daily, this is the level you want to see broken, because this level of sellers is the last place where sellers said, hey, okay, we're gonna break this level of structure, this level of support, and it broke it and ran it down to this level of support. So this is the level currently that you want to see broken. Now, if we have, for example, structure being formed here, maybe you have like a, you know, you have a correction there, you come down here, and then you go up here, and then you go there, and then you go there. That is going to be a level that broke the lows, had it come down here potentially. So then if that breaks, then that's going to be the new level like this, right? But currently this is where you want to see structure being broken for you to be short-term bullish. So like, just being unbiased right now, it's just forming a new structure. It's not bearish in my opinion, but it's just forming new structure, and that's what I really want to get through in this video. So I'll update probably when this weekly closes, see where it's at, see where the daily is at. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out.